I paint in another dimension. I'm not here. It's like if I look at something on this level, like here, it looks one way, but if I stand over top of it and look down on it, that's another dimension. Or if I stand at the base of it and I'm looking up at it, it's another dimension. I have a precise intent about every piece that I put out there. I'm Gilbert Everard Young. Everard I would like to be known for, as opposed to Gilbert Young, because there are two other Gilbert Young that are artists. And like I said, I'm the trifecta. I'm the third one. So I've been doing this all my life. I more or less identify what I do as surrealism, because I like what the surrealist concept was, and so I kind of veer close to that. I have some forms of expressionism in my work and so forth. I'm very into music, and I'm very into what I call nationalism. Nationalism for is my ethnicity of being a man of color, just an African. I'm not a black man, I'm a man of color. And like I said, we all are Africans. I make sure that I have to tell this story, or tell these stories that nobody else can tell the way that I'm telling them. I've seen them told before, but just I have my take on it. This is called The Average Man Beneath the Beast. And the beast is us. That's David, Michelangelo's David. I'm always fascinated by women. So it's always about a woman. And like I said, to me, a woman is the most dominant species on the planet Earth. Testosterone made man what he is because he made women fearful. And all that King Kong stuff, hitting on the chest and all that power. And women are emotional. So you can always control somebody that's emotional. That's psychology. So I do a lot of things about women. I have a high respect, a high regard for women. And I have a very keen respect for this music that we have given to the world. This is called a Massey Hall concert. It's a famous concert that took place in Toronto in 1952. This is an allegory about being black in America. How you gotta be so superhuman or so beast-like or such a monster to bring attention to your gifts. And we know that an octopus is not a monster, it's just a basic sea urchin. But this one is so gifted that he's playing all these instruments at one time. I'm one of the people that really appreciates the music. I mean, the music is so powerful that sometimes I can hear it and, like I said, tears just come to my eyes. Just certain songs, just pieces just do things to me that it has that power. Early on, I would just paint an image or just paint him blowing a horn blow. It was just very simplistic to do. But now what I try to do is listen to a particular artist as a process of preparing myself, mixing myself in like a gumbo of, while I'm painting, I'm just stirring the pot. I can kind of get away with certain ideals that other people can't do probably directly that I can do, because like I said, I'm the creator of this process. I'm the one writing this program. I'm the musician. I'm the painter. And so I can paint like something I'm getting ready to do. I'm finna get ready to do a piece on Sarah Vaughan. Forgive me. A piece on Sarah Vaughan, and I want to do a piece with her because I want to have a sort of kind of angelic kind of feel about her, because her stuff was so heavenly. It was so divine. You got to have like flowing lines that would flow all the way through the picture. You can't have blocks and squares and edges to depict something about Sarah Vaughan. You can't do that. Now, when I get ready to do something about Ella Fitzgerald, I want them flows too, but I want to break them flows up with some edges and some points, or some blocks or something somewhere to be able to tell you the story about Ella as opposed to Sarah Vaughan. It's just two different pieces on the same body. When I say the same body, they both basically sung the same thing. They just had two different ways of doing it. I like to tell stories with my paintings. Like, this is, like I said, this piece here, The Life from Within, is a piece about Coltrane and that great quartet, Elvin Jones, Jimmy Garrison, and McCoy Tyner on piano. And that light from within Coltrane was so bright, it burned so bright. The idea of that what he was doing, the music that he was playing was jazz. It was not jazz. It's beyond jazz what he did. It was sacred. It's just sacred music to me. Somehow the idea of jazz is not jazz. I don't call it jazz. I call it true improvisational music. I'm always searching. You can't be a good a representation artist if you don't understand symbols. And so I understand symbols or metaphors, things that you have to place certain ways or put in there to make people understand, or to kind of get it. See, it's like Picasso. He could look through something, around something, over top something, and he could put all that in one painting. So that's really what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it from a surrealistic point of view. And I'm doing it from an African point of view. I painted one piece at one time, Charles Mingus piece called Reincarnation of a Lovebird, and I just used a swan as the bird that was embracing or leaning over Mingus while he was playing his bass. So that's what I'm saying. You got to learn how to use your symbols and so forth. I got a piece that I've been mulling around in my head for years called The Purge. It's about me floating above myself while I'm sleeping in the world, and capitalism has fallen, and this so-called arms race is not what it turned out to be. It has been devastating. Just a lot of things that we hold sacred, that stuff is not, it's not relevant in the sense that it helps you understand anything about yourself. So when I think of the purge, I'm trying to, like I said, rid myself of all that stuff. I've tried to just do art that's sacred to me, and I don't really try to just do art just for a bottom line of just $1. Everything influences me. But I respect all of the old concepts. I respect African art, I respect Indian art, Vietnamese art, all that stuff. I mean, it's art. So you have to look at it and understand and appreciate it. Understand Indian art. And like I said, all art to me is, up to a point, is sacred. It's not, and I'm not saying that all art is good, because it's not. Artists are supposed to be responsible. So yes, it is about people that look like me. Yes, it is about the world in which I live. Yes, it is about all the elements that surround me. So I don't take a piece of the pie, I include the whole pie. It's not mine. It's mine when it's in here. And when I put it on that canvas, it's not mine anymore. I hope that that they're doing something to that person, or it's helping that person, or they can envision something from just having my work around them, that it makes them a better person, or just give them a different point of view about life.